dream big. It's a saying we've all heard, whether from a teacher, a parent, or maybe even a counselor. That's my topic that I'm talking about today. Always achieving your goal and never giving up. In an article called Dream It, Believe It, Be It by Sandra, it talks about people that stop and give hope up on their dreams because they've heard somebody tell them, get your head out of the cloud. When in reality, people should always never stop, always have hope in their dream and achieving it. And another article called How Michael Jordan's Mindset Made Him a Great Competitor by Terry Fryer. Michael Jordan, as we all know it, was an NBA professional player. They got cut from his 9th grade basketball team. And if he had never had a mindset and never continued believing in himself and achieving his goal, he'd never been the person that he is today. The first billionaire athlete. He also won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. So without that, he'd have never been the player. If he'd have maybe went to another sport, he might not have been as great in that sport. He also tried baseball. That ended up not being as great as it was him playing basketball. In an article called Believe in Yourself and Achieving Your Dreams, it talks about 3 tips that we all can take. 1, believe in yourself. As I said, Michael Jordan did. He believed in himself and never gave up. 2, once you believe in that dream, never stop trying to achieve that. Always set the goal and never stop achieving. 3, vision yourself in that dream. If you vision yourself, that can be your motivation to continue. If you can't get to that 3rd step, you might want to reconsider it and start all over by believing in yourself. In an article by the Huffington Post called 16 Wildly Successful People who overcame high obstacles to get there, it talks about a couple of movie stars, a couple of entrepreneurs, and 2 that I'm going to talk about today, Bill Gates and Richard Branson. Bill Gates first started off with a company called Tractodata. Some of us probably never even heard of that before. It was a miserable experience with it. He ended up having to sell it. But without that first failure, he would have never known the company that we've known today, Microsoft. He first had to get through that failure, and from that he learned and made Microsoft. Also, Richard Branson, another billionaire, has dyslexia. And that can be an awful thing to have when you're trying to achieve your goals. But if you can overcome that like he did, and overcome your obstacles like both of them did, you can easily achieve your goals. My last article that I want to talk about today is how to achieve your dreams. This is another 3 tips given by Renee Jacques. 1 is taking baby steps. Some people want to get ahead of themselves and take major steps, when in reality they just need to slow down and take it 1 step at a time. That way they won't overdo it. The second step is have someone for advice. A lot of people just want to overlook this step and they want to do it all on their own without any advice, and that's not the way to do it. You always want to have somebody to look up to motivate you. And the third one is support. You always want to have a supporting cast behind you. Like Michael Jordan, he had his parents to keep motivating him. You can do it. You can achieve this. And like I said, he was one of the greatest NBA professional players of all time in the 90s and also in the early 2000s. And I'm going to wrap this up with today with never give your dreams up. Always believe in yourself, and you can do it. Thank you for your time.